Hi there and welcome to this week's episode of Diamond TV. I must admit that I'm an avid learner. I absolutely love to learn. I love to continually find out new solutions and new ways of making things work. I'm a total bookworm. And I heard the concept that we're going to talk about this week a little while ago from a preacher that I love to listen to. And he talked about the fact that he never ever gave a sermon on something that he hadn't personally walked through, lived through, and come out the other side. And I remember it really struck me at the time that I heard it, and this is years ago. The other day, I was just sitting having my quiet time, and the Holy Spirit gave me this little piece of advice. He said, advice, you can't give it if you don't live it. And I must admit that I really believe in this concept. Now, I'm not talking about giving people other people's advice. So, so-and-so said if you use this on a wine stain on the carpet, it'll work. I'm talking about the advice that you give from your perspective. I don't believe that we can give advice if we haven't been through the situation ourselves, if we haven't seen for ourselves that it works, because there are three fundamental things that come with that advice if we've been through it and come out the other side well. The first thing that comes out with this advice is that it is heartfelt. You absolutely have the conviction of your heart that the advice that you've given is being given in love because you know it's worked for you, and so you're eager to give that same advice to somebody else because you know that it's worked for you and you want to love on them and give them that advice too. Secondly, your advice will be passionate, because you have experienced a life change or a way that your life has been made easier and you're passionate about sharing it because it's worked for you. And thirdly, it'll come with a real sense of conviction because it is tried and tested and proven in your life. I've had so many different pieces of advice given to me over the years, and I've given so many from this place of heartfelt conviction and passion that if this works for me, then I want to love on you and give it to you too. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to come from when you give advice to someone. And you know what? People can feel it. People can feel that passion, that heartfelt love and wanting to be passed on, and that conviction that comes with you. And when they feel that, it helps all of us when we feel that from people to take that advice to heart, and we stand a far better chance of actually putting it into action and then having our lives changed as a result too. I love that. So the next time you see a situation that you can feed a little advice into, make sure that you're coming from a place of love, that you're coming from a place of passion, that you're coming from a place of conviction, that it's something that you have personally been through, had success in, and all you want to do is bless somebody else with it too. Have an amazing week. I'll see you next week.